and welcome to The Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. Now, up until now, we've been looking at whiskies from the countries that we associate with whiskey. Countries like Scotland and the US and Ireland and Canada. But one of the things I promised to do was to look at whiskies from countries that you wouldn't normally associate with whiskey. And at the annual Spirit release at BC Liquor in November, they were selling Italian whiskey. This stuff from the Puni distillery in northern Italy, very northern Italy actually. You know, Italy, the border of Italy where it meets Austria and Switzerland. They've got kind of a three-way border. It's from a town called Lorenzo, right in that area. It's actually a German-speaking area. It's so close. It's South Tyrol, and a lot of the people there consider themselves more Austrian than Italian. It's certainly culturally very different to the south of Italy. So it is the Puni distillery. So it's a new distillery, and it's Italy's only whiskey distillery at the moment. This packaging is absolutely lovely. You probably won't be able to see it, but it's kind of a textured finish to the sort of rough cardboard box. And the bottle is something to behold. It's shaped like the pot still, black at the top, neat little label. Yeah, really very nicely put together. It wasn't cheap, 139 Canadian plus tax, which for a whiskey with, I think it has a 3-year-old age statement. It's batch number 3 anyway. May have a 3 or 4 year age statement. Anyway, it's more than I'd normally pay for a 3 or 4 year old whiskey. It is non-chill filtered, natural colour, bottled at 43% ABV. What else do I want to tell you about it? Yeah, it's aged in ex-Islay peated casks and ex-Marsala wine casks from Sicily. Interestingly, the cork, which is an artificial cork, is black like the rest of the bottle, but I find it's got a very poor fit. Bit of a shame, but it looks nice enough. Marsala wine casks are immediately evident. There is that sweet dessert wine, very definitely. A mineral fruitiness on the nose, much like Barocca, which is a kind of tablet that you can buy in the UK and other countries. It's kind of a vitamin and mineral tablet that you dissolve in water if you've got a stonking hangover. So it's a mineral fruitiness, and Marsala wine casks are immediately evident. Green apple and pear, fresh fruit. Mandarin oranges, very definitely. Hint of mint. Cloves, as it says on the box, actually. Kind of lemon and lime peel. The peated Islay casks, it's slightly evident on the nose, but it's a few places removed from a peated whiskey. So it's not like an Islay whiskey. You go, oh wow, all that peat. It's in there in the background. And a little bit of pipe tobacco. Much more peat on the palate than on the nose. Warming dry spice, lemongrass, pear. Some tea notes, kind of a chamomile tea maybe. Quite sweet, brown, sugary notes. And tobacco. A tang of youth came through that. That's it. Slightly harsh alcohol, and a bit of a rude reminder that we are looking at a 3-4-year-old whiskey here. The finish, butter toffee and spice, nectarine stones, and there's also the hint of the burnt cornflake about it, and the finish lets it down a little bit. I wrote this down, I thought it was silly, and now I'm getting this again. It's a bit of the taste I imagine you get if you drank whiskey just after brushing your teeth. Little bit anemic, this as well, the kind of limestoney, chalky notes on the nose. It is a little bit anemic. It's not bad. For a young whiskey, it's absolutely fine. The Marsala casks have saved it. So it's a good effort. The one thing that really puts me off buying it again is the price. It doesn't represent good value for money. 130 Canadian, I think near 140 Canadian plus taxes in BC, probably nearer the $100 mark in Alberta, but there's a lot better out there for the price. So glad I got to try it, but I'm not rushing back to buy another bottle. I will maybe sample it in a few years' time and see a bit more honey that time. Yeah, it's interesting enough, but the quality just doesn't quite doesn't match the price. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the review. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you've tried this one as well. What we have next time? Probably a Scotch single malt. Cool. Thanks very much, everybody. Cheers. Bye-bye.